Hi, it's Ron Creevey here from the studio in King's Cross. Just sitting down was enjoying a cup of coffee at Oliveto Cafe on Bayswater Road. I'm heading off to Singapore, working on a major partnership up there at the moment with Yuuzoo, a gaming platform between partnership with Yuuzoo and XCast. I was a founder of Yuuzoo, still a major shareholder of Yuuzoo. 2 years ago, I went off and started developing XCast and the studio platform. So the studio being obviously the live social broadcasting studio we have in King's Cross. XCast being the technology and platform that runs that. Yuuzoo has still the user base and still the massive distribution agreements in place across, literally across Asia and in Africa. So now combining our technologies together to, I suppose, create a massive monetization opportunity. That's the strength for this partnership, and I suppose equally as Yuuzoo did come first, it's the platforms like XCast that will allow Yuuzoo to continually evolve. I mean, there'll be more XCast opportunities for Yuuzoo, I'm sure, over the coming years. But the sheer fact that they are looking at ways to generate revenue off that user base, I feel is, smart operators will get massive returns, and I think that's what's happening at Yuuzoo at the moment. What is live game broadcasting? That's the ability for a gamer to be playing a game, whether it's on their Xbox or their Sony machine, connected back to their PC, and in turn broadcast that back into their friends and viewers to watch. So their friends will follow them, not too dissimilar to following an account on Twitter. From there, when they're playing live, that person will be able to watch them play the game live. So it's something very unique. So they, in essence, become the broadcaster. How big will live game broadcasting be? We expect it to be one of the largest broadcasting markets, particularly for that demographic age between the ages of 15 and 25. The advantages over Twitch, this is a major partnership between ourselves and Yuuzoo. Yuuzoo has now over 85 million users. They're aggressively expanding through China. I think Twitch has an entire user base of about 50 million, but they have a very strong gaming user base. So for us, it's about taking the user base that has historically come from a mixture of gaming and social networking from Yuuzoo, and sort of morphing that into being a stronger gaming base, and hopefully become a strong force in Asia, and definitely a large competitor to Twitch. If you're asking how important is Yuuzoo to the overall partnership, they're integral to it. I mean, Yuuzoo have that large installed user base, Yuuzoo have that experience in Asia, Yuuzoo have this amazing deal with Shanghai Media in China. So taking that large installed user base and monetizing that with the XCast platform from broadcasting for a consumer at home broadcasting their gaming, I think it's extremely important. So without Yuuzoo, I don't think we'd be able to even remotely execute a deal like this in the time frame that we will. For Yuuzoo's perspective, it's an excellent monetization of their installed user base, and Yuuzoo, as we're now seeing, is obviously changing rapidly. I mean, they're not just dedicated social networks anymore. They are very strong in the micropayment market. They are now moving into the gaming market. They've acquired gaming producers and obviously the creators of game platforms, full stop. So for us now to partner up with them to look at broadcasting of these gaming users, it's awesome. Look, you look at the numbers that are out there at the moment. I mean, Twitch is already surpassing, I think, 5 million a month in revenues already, off an installed user base of about 5 million. I would expect this partnership, speaking completely from an XCast and studio perspective, to surpass the 5 million revenue per month mark within the first 18 months. So that would be our goal. We may need a few more users to get that, meaning more users than it took Twitch to get there, but of course it's the Asian market. But I see this as a massive revenue generating opportunity for both us and for Yuuzoo. Thanks again for the opportunity to speak to your viewers and listeners, and hopefully over the coming months we get to see how exciting this opportunity is between XCast and Yuuzoo. So thanks again for your time.